Say top of the evening to you, man. I want to welcome you to another episode of the Warzone. Tell you thank you for taking the time out to tune in because without you guys I wouldn't have a show. Nothing really on the table for me except I'm gonna say this. I've been going to community meetings for 14 years. I've been fighting when nobody else would fight. And I'm going to this last three meetings, and I can plainly see the reason why some of us people are in the position that we're in. Now, I stood and I watched, and I really I'm going to check something. Hold on. I'm going to check something because I need to. Let's see. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I want to check something. I want to check something. I want to bear with me just for a second. I'm checking something. So, okay. And I'm getting that, so I got to put my Wi-Fi on. Okay. Here we go. I want to see something.
I want to thank all of you for taking the time to join the Texas Education Agency at tonight's HISD Board of Managers informational session. My name is Dr. Doris Delaney, and I'm one of three conservators that support Houston ISD. As you can see on the screen, I'm a native Houstonian and a graduate of Kashmir High School.
Misinformed. I didn't think your history textbooks for AP history have in them anything about blockbusting. I found it. Thank you. I live here. I teach here.
All right. I go to a meeting tonight, and I get there, and they tell me, cop let me in where I came in. I'm used to coming to the front of the school, and I have a handicap placard. And say, well, you can't park up here. Well, I'm looking to park in the handicap spot. So they didn't want to let me park there, so we start off on the bad foot. I get in the meeting, and first of all, the reason that you got a microphone down there that you can ask your questions is because that's what I told them they needed to put there. So the last two meetings that you've been able to talk is because I made it painfully obvious that the community needed to be listened to. Let's get that straight. That's the first thing. And I can say that in good faith. There ain't no fluff, no lies, no nothing. So Mr. Ted get up there. He talked for 3, 4, 5 minutes, whatever. Then Larry speak. And some other lady. Then it's my turn. While I'm waiting to speak, Ruth Kravitz tell me you got 1 minute. Well, first of all, you don't tell me how long I got when you letting people stand up here and speak as long as they choose to. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So the thing about it is that I don't know the guy name with the fly suits and all that. I don't know who this man is. I got a difference of opinion with folks, and I've always had a difference of opinion with certain people. But the thing about it is you get the right to get up there and voice your opinion the way that you want. So because I'm voicing my opinion, Somebody got something to say. And the dude said basically that the white folk had sent me to say what I was saying. So let's get something straight right now. I don't care if you white, black, Asian, Latino, whatever. Don't nobody put a key in my back. Don't nobody tell me what I can and cannot say. It is what it is. And I don't care if you're my friend or not. You don't have to be. I came in this world with no friends and I'll go out with none. But you don't get to tell me what I can say. It is cool if you want to overlook these crooks. It's cool if you want to overlook little girls getting raped in the school district, not doing nothing about it. If that's how you operate, then that's how you operate. But like I told him, you don't get to disrespect me, homeboy. I do this when y'all out enjoying your families. I'm taking care of these kids when folks is out just doing what they do. When you enjoying yourself with your Christmas and you know Thanksgiving breaks, and I'm working. So you feel you could disrespect me. But the simplest thing you got because of me, which was a way to exercise your voice, because you wasn't gonna get it. But I made sure that you got it. So my thing is this. I am in the business of helping children. But what I will not do is be disrespected. Every day that I empty this colostomy bag, I think about the night that I was standing in that boardroom and my stomach was hurting. Every single time I empty it, I think about it. Because I didn't know at the time that I'm standing up in that boardroom fighting for your children, that my stomach was septic and I was dying, fighting for your children. And you think that you can disrespect me? Now, I tell you what I can do. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I come from Third Ward, Texas. And I'm going to rock with Third Ward, Texas until God called me home. But I ain't got to rock with nobody else. Since you feel the need to disrespect me, since you feel the need to disrespect a true, in this war that we in, a true 5-star general, you got it. I'm not doing jack shit no more. I'm not doing shit no more. So let me tell you how your life is finna turn out. They're gonna walk circles around me. See, you don't understand that I'm just the messenger some days. Delgado is the messenger. Delgado didn't say take over your schools. He's the guy that has to deliver these messages. And you are so dumb and ignorant, some of you, that you can't see the game being played in front of your face. And it ain't being played by TEA. It's being played by the people that's on your side. You ain't noticed something? Why ain't no orange shirt saying nothing? That's the union. That's the union. Why the union ain't saying nothing no more? Why they not getting in these meetings and saying nothing? No more. You know why? Because you too dumb to see that the deal done been cut. Don't worry about me. I'm not coming to your parade in the morning. I'm not coming to nothing. I'm going to worry about my schools. And I'm going to make sure my schools are straight. You're getting played by the people that's standing right next to you. You the crash dummy now. You the crash dummy. Because you can't see. You being played by your own people. And anybody that could disrespect a man that has put his life on the line for these children. You don't deserve my help anymore. Now, I tell you what's going to be hard is what I got to watch you go through. But I got to let God deal with you. I've got to let God deal with you. And see, here's the thing. TEA did not take over HISD. God did. And no matter what religion we are in, it's all said a different way. God don't make no mistakes. Ain't no mistake about this district being taken over. But see, we want to impede God's work. We so worried about Mike Morath and what TEA is going to do that you don't even understand that God stopped HISD. Because the laws, nothing could stop them. But God found a way. I got other things to do. I got a life to live. I got more school districts to help people with. And I got more kids that need help. I can't help the ones that don't want help. So ain't no sense of saying, well, let me call him, let me talk to him. Ain't nothing to talk about. See, because what I don't do is foolishness. I don't do foolishness too much longer. You have people in there, you need to sit down. I'm going to sit down. But when I sit down, you in fucking trouble. When I sit down and I stop talking, you don't have that layer of protection anymore. They're not afraid of you. They know all you're going to do is run your mouth. All you're going to do is run your mouth. They've mastered you. They've never mastered me because they don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it. They mastered you. I don't need no union to lead me. I don't need no ignorant ass politicians to lead me. Ain't no blind fit to lead me nowhere. But you can't even figure out who the enemy truly is. You've yet to figure that out. And I don't care who you are. Like I told old buddy, we go outside and talk about this here, partner, because you ain't gonna disrespect me. You ain't gotta like me, but you will respect me. And you ain't gonna disrespect my 14 years of work. You ain't gonna disrespect nothing about what I've done. At all. Don't never say somebody sent me to do their dirty work. Who I look like doing dirty work for somebody that don't give a damn about me or my people. Why would I do that? But you have your leadership. And I was just told, the door is now wide open for y'all to step up and help these kids in HISD. Because I'm not working HISD no more. You don't value me, I'm going about my business. I can work on the outskirts and never touch HISD. Now you got to step up and do it. So all of y'all that's going to pop your motherfucking mouth right now, hopefully you can get it done. Because working a 9 to 5 and doing what I do, you can't do both. You can't do both. I don't have to agree with you. But never once in these meetings have I disrespected somebody because they had a different viewpoint than me. If you support a takeover, that's your business. If you don't support a takeover, that's your business too. See, what you don't realize is some of y'all, that was your first time ever being in that auditorium in Kashmir. It wasn't my first time. Because when they needed help, I was there years ago. When I called my big homie tonight from Kashmir that I knew was coming to the meeting and I knew I took my meds and I hadn't ate, he didn't know. He know right now because he watching. Say, man, can you bring me something? And he brought me something. And it ain't because I've been there before. He knows my heart. And I'll always be there for them kids. But the rest of you motherfuckers, start fighting for them. Because if you say this is Jim Crow, well, let's get something straight. You can't fight 2023 Jim Crow with 1960 rules and regulations. You're already defeated. And more importantly, if there's a black issue, you don't get to lead me if you ain't black. That's not racist, that's real. You get to stand on the side of me. You get to stand behind me. But if there's a black issue, you devalue my black fight if you ain't black. I don't need you to lead me nowhere. But since you feel that you can handle it, motherfucker, hear the reins. Go to work. Go to work. Lynn, what they don't realize, and you said it best, it's a full-time goddamn job, bro. Y'all couldn't even get a microphone. They wouldn't even listen to you until I made it happen. I can get you the simplest thing done. I can get the toughest thing done. But your leadership, whoever y'all may be, you couldn't even get your people a microphone. And you think that having rallies and marches with no clear-cut way of getting to the final objective, that you're going to win this war? Nah, you're not going to win this war. You're not going to win this war. You wanted me out the game. I'm finna give you what you asked for at the most crucialest of all times. And then when it's all said and done, you're gonna wish you had never bothered me. Because you have no more protection. Chosen Child said it best. Let me put your comment up. Once again, the ignorance of an adult will affect many kids. Sometimes you grown folk that know every damn thing, you need to shut your mouth. I will never support some of you groups. I will never support some of you groups because you are the ones that supported these board members who messed up our school district. You are the ones who supported these board members who brought Millard House stupid ass to HISD. But before you can get to fixing a problem, you got to know the root cause. And you don't know what the root cause of the problem was. I'm going to put your comment because I want to address your comment. Bro, them folks had you hot as fish grease, a bunch of lying Democrats and Republican with their politics. Republicans, right? I'm a black Republican, and who's fought harder for your children? If Republicans are the worst people in the world, this black Republican fought his ass off for your kids. And remember, while I was fighting, none of my kids were in the system. All Democrats are not good. All Republicans are not good. But all of them ain't bad either. Some of them actually have a heart. So what I'm going to focus on is I'm going to focus on my weight loss surgery. I'm going to focus on getting this colostomy bag off that your fucking kids put on me. And I'm finna live my life. Go fight for your schools, because it's going to take everything in your power to save them. Never attack the messenger. Never do it. And I know what the issue is. Some of y'all fighting for that #1 spot. Well, I know, my brother, you ain't got to fight me for the top spot. I give it to you. Because it don't matter what you do, you will never be as effective as me. You're never going to lay it on the line like I did. You never will understand why I had to do it that way. My assignment came from God. And no matter how I needed to get it done, he just told me, get it done. But now you get to be the one to put this whole school district on your shoulders. But if you ain't willing to work 24/7, you ain't gonna get nothing done. If you ain't willing to be away from your family, you ain't gonna get nothing done. If you ain't willing to lose a bunch of friends, you ain't gonna get nothing done. I sacrificed it all. And you let an unknown motherfucker come into a building and you rock with him as he disrespects me? I don't have to be disrespected because I ain't got to do this shit. You need to readjust your lifestyles. You can't do this when you get off work. You got to do this all day, every day. You got to do this all day, every day. You got to do countless number of hours of research. My job is to expose corruption. And if I start exposing corruption that I know right now in HISD, they'll shut your whole goddamn school district down. Y'all don't even have a clue what y'all dealing with. You can't even understand what is really going on. Let me give you an example. This the money pot. HISD controls the money pot. But now TEA say, you know what? We want control of the money. So they take it from them. Before they can do anything with that money, they're going to have to count it. And if the numbers ain't right, then they're going to have to investigate where the money went. Why you think some people quiet right now? Because they know they can't win this battle. And they figure if they stay quiet, they ain't going to never count the money in the money pot. Because if they start counting it, some people are going to go to jail. This ain't about saving no school district for no democracy. Because if it was really about democracy, these people would be frontline with you. Y'all in these buildings fighting by yourself now. And some of the people that need to fight with you, they sitting there and they ain't saying nothing no more. Be careful who you support. Be careful who you align yourself with. The biggest lie that has always been told is the devil did not exist. And it's always the ones closest to you that know how to get you. They know your tendencies. They know your faults. They know when you're slipping. They know everything. So when somebody break in your house, you can best believe it's somebody that's been to your house. It's somebody that knows the inner workings of you. And that's why it's been so easy for them to steal all this money. Because the people that could really make the noise about the money, they don't say anything. Because whatever school they work at, they get whatever they want. Or they get money under the table. But see, I'm different when you break in my house. When they broke in my house about 8 years ago, I found every last one of them, one by one. One by one, I found them. And now you got to answer to me. Tracy, you saw me from day one. All this that y'all see started with me standing up for some kids that didn't want to wear band uniforms. I remember standing right there on Alabama and Sampson. It started with that. That was my first assignment. And this same school district that didn't want to take care of those kids and get them band uniforms ended up having to spend $95,000 for band uniforms. And then when I walked away from that program because it got too chaotic for me, they haven't gotten new uniforms since then. And they should get them every 3 to 4 years. But it's been 8 years and they haven't gotten any. And they're never going to get them again. Because the person that made it happen walked away. The same way I'm finna walk away now. Tracy, you already know. I done led with my heart. I done led with my pocketbook. The whole 9 yards. But when you just not appreciated, it is what it is. And I'm not in my feelings. I know where I stand with some of y'all. You don't respect me. You don't give a damn if I die tomorrow. The same thing that make you laugh, finna make you cry. I could shut it all down with the information I'm sitting on. But you know what? I'm going to destroy that evidence I have. And nobody will ever know. But the ones that know, I know what you did. I know what you're doing. And it's them same people that y'all done cozied up to. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. And tonight you got it. I got homework to do. I did my homework. I did my homework before I went to that place today. I did my homework and I got more homework to do. I got a degree I need to get. And I shouldn't have to be struggling trying to finish assignments, trying to look out for your kids and you don't even appreciate it. Black folk know this here. We have gone through more hell than people could ever imagine. And the reason that we continue to go through all this hell is because we never want to listen to the ones of us that have the right intentions. We want to keep listening to the people that have a vested interest in whether or not this can keep going the way it's going. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. But I refuse to give another second of my time on this earth to help people that don't appreciate it. I don't ask you to kiss my behind. I don't ask you to give me this and that for what I do. There are things that I do that you would never, ever know about. And you shouldn't have to. I am done. And if they destroy you, they didn't destroy you. You destroyed yourself. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. So now it's time for me to enjoy life. And I haven't enjoyed it for 14 years because I've given all my extra time to a situation that they didn't give a damn about. Oh, I'm on it, Kelly. I'm on it. You ain't got to worry about it. You think so? Houston Cultural Alliance for Educators? That's exactly what I want you to think. That I say it every 6 months. I hope God takes me off this earth if I give HISD another ounce of my energy. No, I'm done, bro. I want to enjoy Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, and Ralph. I'm done. 5-star. All the other school districts, I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you. HISD, everybody got a plan, huh? See you at the finish line. Only thing I'm concerned about is my feeder pattern. You know, in the immortal words of some of the greatest philosophers that ever lived, welcome to hell. Because you definitely finna go through hell to get back to heaven. It's the Warzone, and I'm the 5-star general.